What's going on, my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube peeps? Got a live, gonna do a live, well, not a live demonstration, but I'm gonna do a review today. We're gonna put this badass green Gardner flock, actually not flock, Bristol brush. It's a Sill brush that just became available at J. Racenstein, and we are going to put it to the test today, along with some brand new 5/16 hose tubing that we're also going to be using today to see how it holds up. Traditionally, we use the yellow Gardner 5/16 hose. This is 100 feet. And we only use the 100 footers with our 50-foot poles. So we're doing this is completely brand new. As all hoses, when they are brand new, they are sometimes really stiff. This one seems like it has some flex to it, even though it is brand new. I do not want to cut through the saran wrap here because I'm afraid I'll cut into a hose. So I'll just go ahead and unwrap it all the way. With that being said, I can cut these off without a problem. What I like about this hose right now is that it is bright, very bright. One benefit I see about that if my guys forget a hose laying around, they'll be able to spot this right away, because they have left 100-foot hoses behind across somebody's lawn, and we'll get a call the next day saying like, hey, you guys forgot a yellow hose over here. You guys want it, or you want to trash it? Depending where the job is. If it's too far out, we're just telling them to trash it. But there we have it. 100 feet of this nice green neon hose. It does have a little rubbery texture to it. And like I said, it is flexible. It doesn't look like it'll kink up that quick. It's a little thicker than the standard Gardner 5/16 yellow hose. These are my favorite hoses regardless, all year long here in California. These things will not, we can wrap them up without a problem. I'm not the type of guy that likes to coil up hoses and make them look all dirty or nasty, all tangly, you know. So at the end of the day, we want to wrap up our hoses nice and clean, store them in the places where they need to go, make sure everything's nice and organized, right? All right, so that being said, like I said, we're going to be putting this bad boy to work today. We do have a 14-inch carbon fiber gooseneck from Gardner also, and I'll try to give you guys some live video feed, or I'll take some video and then I'll post all videos together. But I like the fact that the center brushes are a little bit stiffer for more of an aggressive cleaning. So this, I would say that this would probably be a very good solar brush too, for those that do solar panel cleaning with their water fed poles. The center bristles, if you guys can see, there's 3 layers to it. You got this layer, and then this layer. This one here will be a very good aggressive cleaning, especially for those that have a lot of pollen on that panel. And then you got your outer bristles here that will be more for your maintenance cleaning. That'll be another good thing. And then the green one is for your sills. So on this property here, I do want to use it because we have to scrub down these frames real good. But stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted. Now, in combination with the review of the the Sill brush, the new Gardner green Sill brush, we're going to be doing another review. We just got ourselves a Pro 2 high mod fiber pole. So let's see. I definitely, you know, we are Gardner babies here. We love those Gardner poles just because they're so super light. We can work 5-6 stories up, and we can push that pole all day long. But today we have a beautiful Pro 2 high mod pole. So let's put this out to the test. All right, guys, I have completed 4th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor. We're going to be doing the 1st floor in just a bit, but for that I use a different pole. I don't use the 50-foot pole, but as you guys can see, everything all the way around, all the way over that way, from the 4th floor all the way over that way, yep, to that window. It has been completed. And one thing I am going to say right now is that I did find myself scrubbing a lot less on the frames, maybe 2 passes per glass. As I'm walking backwards, I'm checking every single glass to make sure that I didn't leave any streaks or any smears behind. It definitely did a big difference on the frames compared to your standard brush. The Sill brush, I am going to strongly recommend, and even though I haven't used it on solar panels, I can guarantee you this brush is going to be a lot better than your standard traditional window cleaning brushes. I'll come back on a video with that. All right, to all you Gardener crack babies, here we have it. Here is my 1st story water-fed pole brush that I like to use, also known as a traditional window cleaning pole that we use. This pole we're able to modify by removing section number 1, which is the attachment to your water-fed pole, and then we attach our the adapter so you can be able to hook up your squeegees to it. Bear with me as I'm trying to work with one hand here. So we attach our water-fed pole brush to it. I personally like to run my water-fed pole lines on the inside of the pole because I don't like them dangling all over the place or getting caught on the shrubs. I see a lot of people that prefer that way, but me personally, water-fed line has to come out the bottom port, and it runs through the inside of my water-fed pole. So when I extend my pole, this one will go up to 14 feet plus my 5 feet 7 inches of height. I can reach a maximum of about 25 feet with this one, 24 feet. Yep. So here we have a 16-inch Gardener flock brush. It's also one of the newest brushes from Gardener. They've been out for quite a while now, and we have switched over to these now versus your traditional nylon. These work perfect for maintenance cleanings also, and that's it. You guys definitely need to start stepping up your game into these Gardener stuff. Another fantastic thing I like about them, the original Gardener quick connects. If I need to switch to let's say a 6-inch brush or an 8-inch, you just tap here, disconnect, and hook up your next brush. If you need to bump it up to an 18-inch, you remove your 16-inch and you install your 18. 4 pencil jets, and let's show you how much water we got flowing out of these things. I don't know what I think my setting back of my truck is at 75. Here's my water-fed pole line, my delivery line. I have a splitter at the end, so if we need to run 2 water-fed poles, if 2 guys are working down on the bottom, my truck is over there, about 50 feet away. I have this 3/8 hose that goes 300 feet over that way. I was able to reach the other end of that building with 1 hose. If I wanted to, I can easily push 2 water-fed poles with 1 single line, because at 75%, we have more than enough flow coming out. If I switch it down to 1, then you get more flow coming out. So let's hook up my water-fed pole line real quick. And please forgive the shakiness of the video, as this is a live review in person. No hidden tricks, no nothing. Okay, water-fed pole line is in. We should be, ooh, it's gonna squirt me. Now, single user, 75%. Look at all that flow. 12-volt pump. That's it. We got all that flow. So we don't have to worry about any rinsing issues here. All I have to do is extend my water-fed pole. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to work with one hand here. Put it up on the glass. Let's go ahead and strip these frames down.
Boom. I could even use that other brush if I wanted to, but I don't want to take it all apart. Let's go to the frames first. Boom, boom, boom. That inner lip. Boom. Get the glass. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Like that. Boom. Get that bottom lip where all the dirt likes to settle. Give that a nice little extra scrub. Rinse. Look at all that rinse. It's all on your rinsing. When you're doing water fed pole, it all has to do on your rinsing. If you're not rinsing that great, or you don't have enough flow coming out of your water fed pole brush, then you're gonna definitely see stains behind. You're gonna see streaks left behind, and that's because you don't have enough flow coming out of that brush. So how do you solve that problem? I'll show you guys in a bit. You come back, you go back to your setup. Here's all my excess hose, which is about another 50 feet. You go back to your truck and you get yourself an DeLorean. This is where everything's getting powered from. Look, we're both at 70%. Operator one, 70%, 70%. I wonder if let's say I'm working 4 stories, 300 feet away, I can recalibrate this to make sure that my pump is working efficiently. Hit enter. It's going to give me a setting in just a bit. Once it gives you your setting, we go ahead and hit enter again. So we're at C47, go ahead and hit enter, boom. We go back to our side over here and we can start working all over again. And we should have more than enough flow. And there you have it. Flow. Look at all that flow. I want to see how much flow you guys got coming out of your water fed pole brush, your water fed window cleaning system. Show me what you got. Peace out. So how long does it take to clean a window using your trap pole? 16-inch brush, Gardner block brush. Get that bottom frame. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Go. Rinse. Frame, side frame, bottom. 1, 2, 3. Go. Rinse. Rinse. Frame. Frame down. Frame down. Frame down. Center. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Rinse. More than enough flow. Boom, boom, 2, 3. Here we gotta start a little bit more because we got this frame right here, this channel. Built up dirt. Rinse. Bam. Done. Rinse. Other side. Rinse. And we're done. Side door. Frame. Frame, frame, window, rinse. That's all you need. Make sure you get yourself some garter stuff. You need garter tools.
What's going on my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok peeps? So here's the final recap on the brand new Pro Tool 50-foot and the new Pro Tool Sill Brush that we just decided to put to test. Yeah. We're done for the day. Long ass freaking hot day. But here we go. Here we have the brand new 50-foot high mod Pro Tool pole. Good rigid pole. I like the fact that it's very rigid. I was able to push this pole, I want to say 80% of the work that I was scheduled to do today, my portion of my work. The downfall. We are so used to these 50-foot Gardner poles. The weight comparison between that pole and this pole, I will push that pole all day long, and believe me, it will not get me tired. This one gave me a workout. Now, I'm not saying it's a heavy pull, but if it's not for the faint of heart. If you are completely new to the industry, it's going to take you some time to learn how to work these poles. Other than that, price range wise, I don't know what their price range is currently. This is a brand new pole. I would strongly recommend it. I'm experienced. I have the endurance. It's been a while since I've been in the field doing water fed poles, and it's 97 degrees out here. So imagine, I'll show you guys in a bit what I mean by 80% of the work that I did today. I used this pole, and yeah, it tired me out, but it can be a little bit lack of exercise too. I haven't been out active in the field with the guys as much. Compared to my gardener, I can push that pole all day long, no issues. So, do I recommend it? Yes, I recommend the pole. I think it's a very good pole. The only thing, you know, for me, it's always weight. You know, if I'm going to be pushing a pole, maybe what I could have done, and I'll explain it on the when I walk away from here and go show you exactly what I mean. Well, we'll go. Yeah, I'll jump back to that. Now, regarding the Sill Brush. The Sill Brush. I love this freaking brush. It did its job. Tons of spider webs on this property. Tons of spider webs. And I didn't even have to be very aggressive because these bristles, no matter what layer, whether you're working with the first layer, the second layer, or the third layer, they are aggressive. And oh my goodness. This is the brand new Pro Tool Sill Brush. I recommend it. Go get yourself one over at Jay Racenstein. You got to have this Green Goblin in your truck. Fred Carter, you're going to definitely want that on your truck. All right, so now let's push over to 80% of my work. This is the half, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, all the way over this way. I was able to push the pole. This was my ending side, okay? So keep this in mind. I was able to push this pole all morning long, second, third, fourth floor, and I did the fourth floor on this side. I did the third floor, and then when I was coming this way, this is where it tired me out. I guess because I was directly under the sun, it really tired me out, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I swapped posts. I switched over to my Gardner 47. I finished up the second floor, and then we switched to our first floor pole. That way we're not using 6 section water fed pole for first floor cleaning. And the windows are freaking spotless. The window frames are freaking spotless, dude. I love that brush. I really, I am digging that brush a lot. So when I meant by las cosas ya las pueden aguardar, what I meant by 80% of my work, so this was my finishing side. Here's the center section, and this is a little maneuvering. This is where I started working in the heat. In the morning, I did this other side. I'll show you guys in a bit. I was in the shade all morning. Then when I came to this side after lunch, I had to work this section, and I was in the sun. When I did this whole section, I was in the sun, 97 degrees, and it's very humid here in Northridge, so it was bad. If you guys can see, everything is super freaking spotless here. No spider webs, no nothing. And this is the side that I started on. So imagine pushing that pole 4, 3, 2, starting from where that brick is at, all the way over this way. I was able to complete it successfully without any issues. I moved over to the other side, and I was able to complete this section. And the first floor section, we switch over to our CLX 14, slap on a 16-inch flock brush from Gardner, and get everything done out the way. And that's it, guys. I recommend it. And I'll continue to do more reviews, more follow-ups on it, because I got to see how the clamps hold up. I got to see the wear and tear on the pole. But if you are an experienced window cleaner and you are looking for something a little bit more rigid than the Gardner, I would say that's your next pole. What I could have done, if I didn't want to tire myself out, I didn't think about it, I just wanted to get the work out the way. That's me, I'm always pushing myself. I could have done the 4th floor and the 3rd floor with that little heavier pole, and I could have just knocked out the other floors with the 32-foot pole. But like I said, in the morning I was pumped up, I was, you know, in the shade, I was doing everything real good, no issues, full of energy. But by the time I got to the 2nd floor, almost finishing the 2nd floor here, oh my goodness, I was done. I was baked. But tomorrow, my other guy did the same section on this side, and that's it. Let's call it a day. So head on over to Jay Rachenstein, go look up the Pro Tool Sill Brush and the Pro Tool High Mod 50-foot pole, water-fed pole. And make sure you get yourself one of those 5/16 neon green water-fed pole lines. I really like it too, I'm digging it. I wasn't a big fan of those rubbery hoses, but that one turned out to be really good. So definitely do it. Anyways, peace out. Pro Windows is out of here. We are done for the day. And this is how we pack up at the end of the day, 300 feet of hoses. We don't crank hose, we reel it in. Yeah, baby, look at that. Bam. How you like me now?